Um, so, I don't know why. Um, nope. Oh, wait, why, what? Why was this cropped out? Huh. Okay, well, some of it was cropped out. I recently have been very invested in doing the wrong kinds of races the past couple of days. We're gonna continue that trend by doing the wrong kind of Le Mans Ultimate thing here. That being said, no, actually, I have nothing to add to that. I have done all of the wrong kinds of things. I'm gonna go into one of the F122. I don't remember what. Okay. This is the track I wanted, but okay. We're gonna do some weird things here. All right, we're gonna go for some generation of F1 cars that absolutely should not be in here. I think that's the one I picked. So we'll want two of those. And actually, let's just go into all real quick because no, I don't want the Alfa Romeo. I don't want the Alfa Romeo. I'm gonna throw some of these in there, probably like 6 of those. Actually, let's just throw 4 of those in there. I'm gonna throw about 3 of those in. I'm gonna add some of the Le Mans cars, but we're gonna add some different classifications of F1 car in a second here. Yeah, might as well get 2 of those. Get 2 of those. Not so much on the other ones. Where are all the LMPs at, man? I thought there were more of those. Let's do 3 of those. None of those are LMP cars. We do have the GT3, but let's do 3 of those. We have a grid of 22 people right now. Do 2 of those. Wait, that means the Red Bull's back here. Do 2 of those Red Bulls. We're just gonna go all ham out here. This is not gonna look like a normal grid. Yeah, we'll get some of these guys out on the grid as well. So we have a couple of F1s. Is it seriously not here still? There's an F1 car from 2004 in the Ferrari section that does not show up. Are you just not allowed to race it versus a different car? Like, did they just have it so that you're not allowed to do it in a custom race? Whatever. I think 32 cars is more than enough. I think 32 cars is more than enough. We'll do the race duration for, let's do 15 laps, qualifying, practice, yada yada yada. That's all fine. This is all fine. Okay, hold on. Let's make that green. I don't know why by default it's set to optimum, or yeah, but to optimum. I don't understand why that's the case. It should just be whatever. Anyway, let's just check here all of the settings real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's start. And then we'll switch over to the gameplay. Look at things. There we go. Look at that gameplay. Look at that loading. Okay, I'm gonna get. I know it's very quiet right now. It's eerily quiet, even. I'll get that fixed in a minute for myself. The game will have that fixed in like 5 seconds because these cars be loud. Sorry, I'm burpy apparently. God damn it! Where's all the music? only lagging because I'm literally tabbed out right now. Okay, there are cars going out. I don't know what's going out, but there's cars going out. I'm in the wrong car right now. Oh. Not a modern F1 car. That was mostly just to check to make sure that my wing did indeed go down. Or up? I think it's technically up. I think it's technically up. I could be wrong. This could be a weird combination to see on this track. I don't see anything that lets me know if I can do DRS or not, so I'm just guessing. I'm hitting the button, that's all that matters. Oh, I barely had to turn the steering wheel there. Oh god, lag. Not sure why it got really laggy there all of a sudden, but it did. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you pass until my frames get better, which might not happen. Is that a corner I need to... Is this a part of a track I need to be concerned about? Might not be the track. It won't let me pause. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did it get so laggy? It's fine now. never had that happen before. Well, let's see if it happens again, and then I might have to customize some things. Right, don't hang out over there. That was a really bad time to test the limits. I think it might be one of the cars causing that lag. I think it might be the Audi. I think I might need to get rid of that car. Hold on. Oh my god, it's not gonna let me pause again. Hold on. Ah, crap, I don't remember what car that was. Shoot. I know what it looked like. I wouldn't have taken that car to lag the... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's the modded one, that's why. It wasn't the Audi, it was the Peugeot. It was the Peugeot. That is not one of the cars I would have taken for that to happen. Just in case. No, that should be fine. It's because it was one of the higher poly. It's fine. Try that again. Luckily it was just, that wasn't even quality, that was practice. Quality. I know my stuff. I'm an F1 driver, what? Okay, well I was just inside the McLaren. Where's my tire temp? Is it the 20s? That's a weird way to have that set up. I'm starting to think it definitely was the Peugeot. Oh, that green light is what tells me that my DRS is on. If you're looking next to my rev counter, that green, that's the DRS thing. That is not where that's supposed to be. That was before F1 had DRS. Or some people call it before F1 had cheats. They're not wrong. Although I think that car has traction control, so they are wrong. Almost could have been classed as too late on the braking there. The F1 car should not be here at Le Mans. It's better here than at Nürburgring. I actually know this track. Probably brake later in this car.
think you're allowed to go 200 here. And by allowed, I mean I think you can go 200 here. Whoa, okay, speeds are all screwed up. Frick. Just got jump scared by another F1 car. Kind of forgot they were on this circuit, not gonna lie. Okay, so you can go much faster through there than I thought. Okay. I'll try pushing it, I guess. Using a little bit of that DRS on this straight and then turning it off because we have a weird corner. That was rough. Back one to steer out there. I wonder who that is. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna catch them, but I wonder who it is. They're in a Red Bull. Oh, Perez. It's Perez. Sergio Perez, who is no longer in F1. That was the 150, not the 100 mark. I am in an Alfa Romeo. I shouldn't expect too much out of this, to be honest, but I want to see. It looks like I'm technically faster here. I didn't think I was that much faster here. Turns out I was. Oh, even in the bottom left, that actually told me I was that much faster than he was. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna have to talk to the pits about that one. I think it was only body that was broken, but we have to go and repair that. I wonder if he's gonna go in. Something does feel a little off with the suspension. I'll check to see if it needs repair. I don't think it does. Maybe I don't need to slow down there really at all. There I do. He is right behind me. Oh no, he's just going about his way. In fairness, he probably didn't get nearly as damaged as I did. Alright, let's add some fuel to the car. Where... Yes, I had to ask where my car is supposed to be. So many times I've tried. Oh, crap. How intermingled are the LMPs going to be with us? There's an F1 car in front of me. I didn't get a good look. It almost looked like a Red Bull, but I'm pretty sure it was a Lotus. In fact, I know it was a Lotus. Weird. Oh, you can push that late. Oh, you can push that really late. I know there's a car there, I just... Another Lotus. This car should be able to do it faster than the 342. Should be. That's what I get in an LMP car. It should be able to go faster than that. I think. It's 150 through there. Yeah, because the LMPs have to brake, like, really harshly through this area. Excuse me. That was something. It was the Peugeot. That kind of sucks, though. It's a fun car to watch drive around the track. I do have some purples, but it's a lot of green and gray. $120 is definitely not possible in an LMP around that. Top time right now is a 3:23.3. Ugh. I'm only 5 seconds faster than my fastest lap. I don't think I'm ballsy enough for that. I might be ballsy enough for that, but I don't think I am. It's 323.3. That's gonna be a crappy thing to beat. Okay, I can work with that. Fair enough. There was some pretty big botches in there that the last couple of corners I could have done way better. Jesus. We're 130 kilometers an hour. 100. Three-tenths of a second faster. Now that's dropped off. I think I was quicker on the DRS and throttle. Still faster. Hundred. Wide. Faster though. Wide. Okay, so I can take that much better. .4 faster right now. Okay. 0.5. Was I that slow through here? What the heck? I was really fast through here, holy crap, I just lost all my time gained. I'm gonna lose time here. Bad time for a lockup. How fast did I go over that chicane? Holy crap. This is on medium tires as well. 0.4 faster. Okay, I need to work on that first sector. I can apparently push this car a hell of a lot more than I thought I could. You would think I'd be more comfortable with an F1 car being one of the people that drives it. Not in real life, but like, I drive it very often. Maybe it's because I'm without racing line, I'm just much bolder. I also know the racing line a lot better here. Maybe too bold. That dirty air caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I think I'm even bold enough to say that I want to change my tires. I think every person who wants to become a race car driver, regardless of class of cars, you should drive different classes of cars, like slower cars, faster cars, whether they operate kind of on the same way, like an F1 car in comparison to an LMP, for example. I should have put myself in an LMP. I think that would have been fun, not being part of the top class. But just like, it kind of helps train your brain a bit. Especially when it comes to slower traffic, you know, how to overtake safely, stuff like that. It teaches you some good lessons. I think every person who wants to become a sim racer, or just a racer in general, should at least give it a shot once, you know? If you end up being in a GT3 on a LMP race, at least you'll get used to getting fast without getting angry. I should do that. Yeah, I think everyone should do something like this. It's just an exercise. Also, it's always good to diversify your racing experiences in cars. Also, I've noticed since I've started driving manual in real life, I'm much more comfortable in race cars. It's quite a ways up. I think I'm towards the front. Yeah, right here. Excuse me. Overshot a little. What wouldn't be a comforting thing to see as a race car driver is how much the car shakes right now. I really hope these tires last for a whole lap. I think we'll just go easy. No DRS, just chill out. Is that Hamilton? It's the only person I can think that would be in an F1 car that... I'm gonna look it up after this. I wonder if it's possible to get a sub 3. I can't be the only one that's thought about that, right? Is it possible to get a sub 3 in Le Mans with a F1 car? Already 1 second ahead. We're on soft, so I do need to take that into consideration when I'm thinking about how fast I'm going relative to my previous fastest lap. Realistically speaking, as long as there's no traffic, I should get a faster time here. That's assuming there is no traffic. That was bad let-off shooter. I activated DRS too quickly, I had no grip. Verstappen in 5th? It's a good joke. I think he knows this track pretty well in real life. Give him that F1 car, he would blast us all out of the water. Including Hamilton. Especially Hamilton. Seconds. That was a car I saw in front of me. I'm pretty sure I just... Yeah, I'm not gonna get a good time here. Wait, that's flat out? I mean, it was still a damn good time. That last bit is flat out. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about myself right about now. That's gonna be a good... I think that's gonna be a good lap record right there. Ooh, don't do that. Alright. Whew. That felt good. That felt really good. That was a risky overtake with the RS the way I have it set. I mean, we're fine, but that could have ended badly. Really? I didn't lose that much time by nearly spinning out over here? I would have at least thought a tenth of a second. Honestly, I was hoping for a second, but that's fine too. This is gonna be fun. Got 36 left on the fuel, 35. I wonder how quickly that goes down. I haven't been looking at it. That was dumb. I think we're good though. I kind of just want to go back to the pits and hang out. I think I've got this. It was a 132. It's only 0.063 faster than Hamilton, but we're somehow 1.3 ahead of Russell. Somehow 4 seconds ahead of Perez. 8 versus Verstappen. They must not be trying. And I'm not paying attention clearly. That was way too late after the 50 marker. I think we're good on fuel for now. Okay, I want to see. It is Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. George Russell's racing with wets? What? Why? What? I'm actually confused by that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got further down the list here. We've got a lot of R18s just kind of up on the grid a little bit. The Ferrari LMPs are doing okay. The Audis are not doing great. No mix of the LMPs with the F1 cars, okay. But we do have a mix of the Lotuses being up in here or down below. How the hell does that happen? Okay, so technically, I'm lying, technically. Some of the F1 cars are in the LMPs. How the hell does this happen? How do we have 2 Lotuses performing great and 2 performing terribly? Relatively speaking, of course. Yeah, I think we can skip the session. There we go. Okay, that was... He has his DRS out. Do I push him just to test? What are the limits here? Clearly not much. It is a Williams. I think this is going to be an interesting race. I also think I should have added the GT3s just to make it a little more interesting. But at the same token, I'm kind of glad I didn't. Not gonna lie. This feels like the Monaco runoff, to be honest. Oh, if only Sora could see me now. Doing the weirdest kind of F1 race. I don't even know if he's raced around Le Mans yet in Le Mans Ultimate. I'd kind of assume he would have. I wonder if he finds the track fun at all. 'Cause I do. .333 off of a cold lap, not great. And what I mean by not great is, I mean, I just decimated my record. I've never gone this fast even in an F1 car around this track. I've always followed the LMP racing line. Little did I know, the F1 car could do this. I genuinely didn't think I could be pushing a 322. Maybe even 320. But here we are. We'll see what we get. And then I'm gonna try softs after setting this time and see if there's like a substantial difference. There probably is. Sorry, I just find that funny. Whew! Mini heart attack there. Other than the potential wipeout, I think that was a pretty good lap. Alright, let's get those soft tires on. I'm gonna add just 10 laps of fuel, not 10 laps of fuel, 1 lap of fuel. Seems like 10 is about a lap according to the game, so we'll go with it. So technically I have 3 laps of fuel right now, but... oh well. This car could sing, that's what they'd be singing to me right now. I remember there was once a time where I thought it was nigh impossible to play this game. Because I've had it for a while, but I've had it for longer than I've had my steering wheel, and I played it on controller. with great difficulty the first time I opened it. Because obviously it's a simulator game. It's not an arcade game. And I had issues with it, of course. And then my buddy, before I got my steering wheel, was like, hey, let's race Nürburgring together. And I was like, I'm not gonna be great. I'm racing on a controller. And he was like, so am I. And I was like, okay, fine, we'll see how it goes. It actually went pretty good, all things considered. A lot of spinouts, though. A lot of rebinding controls. Alright, so we're switching to softs. We're adding a lap of fuel to the car. Ish. We'll take it easy on the out lap. I'm gonna add just a bit more to that. Oh, it's so cool to see those two cars together. Yes, this is me taking it easy, by the way. One of these two cars is George Russell. And the other is Perez, I think. Yep. If anyone's wondering how I knew that, on the bottom I can kind of see where the cars are at. Hamilton is somewhere right behind me. Not right behind me, but he's behind us. Perez and Russell right in front of me according to the sector chart. So yeah, those are... And confirmed, because it's a Ferrari and a McLaren. Not a McLaren, a Mercedes, so... Okay, so that's 100% doable that way. Piano Man's not really a good racing song. Oh, thank God that's not my actual lap. Okay, one of the F1 cars is in the pits. It's really not the song for this. It's gonna be really unfortunate if one of my friends decides to message me while I'm doing this. Literally, I can't look at my messages. I think I'm okay, though. The song runs and For a second, I thought that was a Lotus. I just want a sub 320. I might be asking for much. Come on, Brez, I need to pick up the pace just a little bit. Nope. It's doable, but traffic. Damn. Would have 100% been possible. Alright. Hitting this lap. We'll chill out for a little while before the race starts, you know? This is what I mean, by the way, of, like, having patience, kind of, like, doing these kinds of races where you have multiple classes of vehicles, some that are faster, some that are slower. It really, like, either position trains your mind a bit more for racing. You kind of get used to making tougher calls, like me backing off to, even though it was a really good lap. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I might have been able to push it, but I'd rather just make it safely than crash. Just because I want to set a really fast lap doesn't mean I need to wipe out to do it. My sound is echo. How can it echo? Talks about wrecking and then immediately crashes into the car in front. Why did it go so slow? Another LMPs. I didn't realize the room had echo to it. Excuse me. Or not. well, luckily I'm pitting, so I can sort out the technical difficulties. Interesting time to experiment with that. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't need to change my tire pressure compounds. Pressure's fine. Tire temp is fine. Fuel. Maybe more. Time to figure out why this would be echoing. Let me know if that's better. Just on TikTok? Wait, then I changed my... It's a weird problem to have. Why would TikTok have a... TikTok, why do you have an echo? Why you do that? It should be using the same settings. That's a new one. I need to hear exactly what you mean by that. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing. No, I sound robotic, though. Unless I always sounded robotic, and then that's another issue. If it was echoing, it's because my equalizer was too high, but now it sounds like I'm muffled and robotic, which I don't like. I don't know how to change that. I only have 2 different things, and it's equalizer and noise gates, so I don't know how that could have happened. What the heck? Okay. I'll take your word for it. All I did was, like, I went in between the 2 equalizer levels I have preset, because I know I changed one because it was too muffled, and then I raised it probably too high, causing the echo. So that's a weird... I don't like microphones, they suck. Equalizer settings and noise gate settings. If you ever want to become a streamer, no. It's weird. Okay. Wait, does this work? As a joke, I wanted to use my gear shift to turn the car. Is that my... Oh no, they just fielded up again. Why? Why would you do that? What in the Ferrari just happened? That shouldn't count as a pit stop. I think I have enough fuel now. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that all the way down. I don't think I need fuel for hot. Jeez, he came out of nowhere. I hate that noise. I hate it so much. The F1 idle sound. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Not the one in front of me. Mine sounds like a vacuum cleaner. For comparison, if you want to hear what a real F1 car sounds like, wow, I'm knocking my own sport right now. If you want to hear what a real F1 car sounds like, go check out my newest YouTube video. Because there's a lot of that sound, and it is glorious. I'm not going out. That's a whole ass lap on the Le Mans. Hi chat, how are you all doing today? I know I'm having a great day. I raced around the Nürburgring, not in this car, actually in the car in front of me, but it was a fun time. I crashed, so did all of the other cars on the grid pretty much, with the exception of one. Would have made a good YouTube video, but the recording stopped halfway through, so it won't make a good YouTube video. Also, it was like a 45-minute race. 6 laps, it was a 45-minute race. It was rough. Also, one of the F1 cars pit, like, I don't know, I think it was 4 times. They essentially had to pit, like, every other lap. Plus 1. I don't know why, but they did. Fuel, maybe? I don't know how we went from being 0.06 ahead of Hamilton to 2.2 ahead of Hamilton, but that's the thing that's happening now. Oh hey, the Ferrari, the LMP Ferrari's behind us. Look at that car. I'm too far to the left in the pit box. Like, really far left. I knew I was a little left looking at the car in front of me. But now I'm realizing I'm, like, on the line. Bet you've never seen a person maneuver an F1 car like that. You ever just have to repark an F1 car? Let me tell you. I did just now. Not a skill I should be proud of. It's not something that anyone would ever need to know. Literally no one would ever need to know that skill. Apparently I do. In fairness, the clutch is not that bad. It's the brake and the gas you need to watch out for. It's not the clutch. Not like the LMP cars, where it is the clutch you need to watch out. Actually, that's not even true. It's the Ferrari LMP. For some reason, I cannot... Like, the one right there, I cannot get that car's clutch for the life of me. It is a really finicky clutch, in the sense that, like, in a normal car, you can get off the clutch while going backwards. You can't in that car. You have to be perpetually on, like, the threshold of the clutch for that car for some reason to get it back up. In this game, in Le Mans Ultimate, in Project Cars, like, for all of them, you have to literally be on the clutch. Why? I don't know. Is that just part of being a sports clutch? Like, you just need to be on it all the... No, because then every car would need that. I don't understand it. I'm not a car engineer, I just drive them. Whatever the car tells me to do, I do it. That's a lie. Because I sometimes crash the car. Wow, how many cars are still out on the grid? Oh, Hamilton just finished, I think. No, Perez just finished. Verstappen's out there right now. George Russell's about to finish. Pierre Gasly is about to go. Wait. Sergio Perez, Hamilton, Verstappen, George Russell, Gasly. Zhao? No idea. Yuki Tsunoda. There is a car inside of me. Oh, because I am too carpool. There we go. That's why. Who is... Oh, Latifi! It's like, who is that? I genuinely don't know. Alex Albon... Who are driving these Lotuses, by the way? Brenton... Nope, no idea what that is. No idea. No idea. I have no idea who any of the people driving the Lotuses are. Where is my car going? Did you guys see that? The car just kind of drifted. Tires are cold. Well, we have 15 laps to catch him, so... Am I worried about it? Not really. A retire already? What happens? That's towards the back of the grid. was something. That was also something. What tire am I running right now? Oh, medium. Good, because that's usually what I like to start my races with. Perez got a faster sector there. I might need to turn up the difficulty a little bit. Unless you're gonna chill, this is not qualifying. I don't need to push the car to the point. He's pretty close. Yeah, I do need to brake there slightly. I got him run off. I think I got him here. He was sticking with me pretty good there. Oh, he's not fully gone yet. You know what? I'll actually treat this like an F1 race. I won't use DRS if I'm in first. This should make it a little interesting. I don't remember what that button does. I think it's headlights, but this is an F1 car. Okay. Won't do that again. Oh shoot, I can actually read all my information that I need on the dash. We're lap 2. I don't know what that middle thing means, and then to the right is Sergio Perez. To the right is Sergio Perez. I literally said you need to back off the... I think it's not like a brake. I think I just need to back off the throttle a little bit there. So here's the issue. We only have 3 laps of fuel. This is a world where F1 cars are allowed to refuel. Right there. But again, that is it for DRS, because I'm in first now, even though the AI won't abide by that rule. I don't care, I'm using it. That was rough. I broke a little too late there. Is it actually hard to drive these cars? This is the point that I've gotten to in my racing time. Like, genuinely, this is where I've gotten to, because it feels easy, you know? Like, all the traction control is off. All of, like, everything is off. Every assist is off. There are no assists. Anti-lock, none of it is on. The car feels easy to drive. I don't know if I hit that point where it's like I'm just comfortable with F1 cars, or what's going on, but like, it... Maybe I'm just crazy? Okay, let's do some math. We're on lap 4 now. So I have 11 laps, 12 laps remaining, technically. But that is already in the car and will get burned off this lap. I'll figure out the fuel numbers on straight, not here. Okay, so this only gives me 4 laps. So I should be giving myself 12 and a bit laps. As for compound, I think I'm okay. I just got an achievement. I wasn't paying attention though. Yeah, Letman Pass. Oh, he bottomed out there. Verstappen? No. This is Verstappen. Wait, no, they're both Red Bulls. Never mind. I don't know who's who. By Verstappen or possibly Sergio Perez. I think that's Sergio Perez because the game says he's ahead of Verstappen, but you never know. So. Wild. This is one of those times where I need to get, like, a friend or one of my family members to drive an F1 car in this game, and just let me know. Like, is it actually as easy as I think it is, or do I just make it look that way to myself? Keep in mind, people go faster than me. Like, much. I think by all technicalities and all, like, actual, like, standards, I'm technically an amateur. I was supposed to pit. Someone remind me to pit, please. Just tell me to pit. I don't have a crew chief in this game, so it's not like I know, right? I also don't have the racing line on, so it doesn't tell me when to pit. I just... Eventually something will pop up, I think. No, that's the mall. Never mind. Oh, the two Red Bulls are battling it out. Verstappen and Perez. I was wondering why neither of them passed me there. I need one of my moms on kit to do something about that. I'm a little bit preoccupied. Thanks, Zeus. That was very convenient. Were your ears ringing, or like... Your mod sense was tingling? forgot to pit again. Okay, I need to change the fuel map. I need to pit this lap. I need to pit this lap. I really, really do. That fuel is not good. So let's just do 11 laps of fuel, might be fine. We have been technically conserving fuel because we're in first, and I'm not using DRS or anything, but that's about to change because I'm pretty sure. I don't know who's behind me. I think it's Perez again. Well, I say behind. Now along the side of me right here. There's another F1 car there. Yeah, 11 laps. That'll be fine. That was aggressive. Oh, he is right there! I need to beat him into the pits, that's all. Like, I need to beat him into the pits. Come on. Come on. I just blew up the engine. Aw, damn it, they're not fitting. It's moderately disappointing. They could probably go one more lap. Oh, it was the Lotus! It was the Lotus that crashed. Or whatever happened to it, that it's no longer in the race. Oh, I only lost 3 positions, actually. Never mind, I'm okay. love how every time I activate DRS, I feel the car just like magnetized down to the ground, just that downforce. Only issue is it doesn't work that great for turns. Oh, they are ahead. Wait, I lost a position to Russell as well. I'm in 5th. I lost 4 positions. Oh, traffic. LMPs. So hope I'm not the only one being held up by these guys. Look like George Russell might be held up by them a little bit. I'm catching up quite quickly here, actually. Oh my god. It's so weird seeing a different kind of car when I'm in an F1 car. At least usually I do different classes of F1 car on a track. Adding the LMP was a nice touch. Oh my god. Hey, blue marker. You have a blue flag, buddy. Why did I slow down so much? So there's one of the Lotuses. Still have 6 laps to catch him. I think. Yeah. Well, not quite anymore, but... No, technically 7, 6 and a bit. I don't remember that. Forgot this car is not like that curve. Oh my god. You're holding me out. Six laps remaining. Holy crap. That was English. I saw them. I'm 90% sure it's now them and not the back markers. Give me that. Lotus. Come on. I think that's George Russell ahead of me right now. But again, it could be a Lotus. I don't like this. This is one of those times where, like, I think I'm about to make a move into the sand. It is George Russell. I'll get him. I want to be at least in the top 3. I am in the top 5, which realistically would mean points. That's on that free grass. There we go. Stop doing that. Bold activating DRS down this small straight. Dirty air like nobody's business. Goodbye. Wait, we lapped him? We just lapped an F1 car. That wasn't a legitimate pass. Who the heck was that? I mean, with how slow he was driving, fair, but... What the hell? Also, I was the only one that needed to pit, apparently. I think I forgot to change my fuel settings before the race started. That should have been classified as cutting, not gonna lie. Totally cut that corner. I, in retrospect, should have checked to make sure I had enough fuel to do this race. I don't think I'm gonna catch third. Oh, maybe. I just saw him. too early on the throttle. Top 5's not bad. I think there's more going on than just my hero being screwed. I think my tires might be a little not okay. Neutral. Oh well. You know, chat, we can enjoy a nice drive through Le Mans. Together it'll be a chill time. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. It's been one of those days where I tried recording a YouTube video and it didn't go well. Oh well. At least the suspension isn't screwed, so I should still be able to do this. Yep. Pretty perfectly. I think the tires might be a little screwed. I think I should have gone for hards if I didn't want to pit once. As evidenced by the fact that I just crashed again. On for anti-stall on this car. Penalty for what? I have to get back onto the track. Yeah, I'm gonna go with... I think the tires are screwed, but I have no way of checking that, so... Other than the fact that it keeps spinning out and it feels... slipperier than it did before. Okay. It's fine. Still in fifth, so I can't really complain, even though I'm never gonna get up any further. I don't really care, this is just fun. Yeah, definitely, I think... If I had to guess which tire is worse off right now, I would say it's the rear left. I have no way of checking that, of course, but I have a feeling it's the rear left. Just based off of the way that the car just responded to that corner. So it'll probably respond similarly here. Nope. Okay, then I'm not 100% sure. I think it is the rear left, though. Could be a little bit of both. I think just in general, my tires are a little worn. Yeah, they're quite a ways ahead of me. maybe I'm not. I don't know which tire it is. Either way, my tires are worn. Actually, they even look like dirty and worn. It's kind of an all-arounder, yeah. Again, it's kind of just a chill lap at this point. We just kind of get to chill around Le Mans in a F1 car, which, I mean, how often do you get to say that? One thing I want to do after this race is I want to get into the older F1 car and drive it around this track just to see how it feels. Force feedback just got a little intense. That was a new one. Why? I wasn't even into the turn yet. I just broke slightly. Like, very slightly broke. Are the brakes worn? No, that wouldn't make sense. What am I... Congrats on what? Hi, Daniel. What did I win? Did I win $1 million? That'd be cool. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised it didn't spin me out. I activated that at a weird time. Thank you for the... Is that the TikTok look? I can't see that very well. I need to expand TikTok's chat, everyone. Thank you for sending, Daniel. I appreciate it. I don't think I need to worry about anyone behind me. I don't know where Gasly is, but he's quite a ways behind me. I think I have best lap. Right now I'm just trying to keep the car alive. Because the tires are pretty worn, so I keep spinning out right now. And my arrow is kind of broken. So I'm just trying to get back to the start. I'm trying to finish this race alive. I think I have best lap right now. This race took a little over an hour, apparently, according to Sergio Perez time there. Or a little under an hour, sorry. Yeah, 51 minutes is an hour now, chat. I love that I don't need to brake there. Chill. That was something. 5th place, there we go. Whew. Now we need to wait for all the rest of the cars to finish. And I just now saw Zeke's no swearing, so because I'm still going to be live for a bit here, let's get that going. That was moderately rough. So 10 minutes of no swearing, otherwise I have to do a Bean Bizzle thing, and I don't really want to do that. Alright. I think that's it. I think we just get to stay here now. We have to wait for all of the other cars across the grid to finish, and that might take a while, not gonna lie. Ugh. Lotus is finished. Now we have our LMP car back here, or LMH technically. I don't know if this classifies it as the end for that car, because I think they're only on lap 30. No, it is the end for. Okay, so as long as they pass the thing, it's finished. Okay, so they don't get the full. They don't get the full thing. Oh my god, look at all that. Look at that grid back there. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. Hold on. What? Which car is that? Shoot. Watch the green... The Lotus. Watch the Lotus. What just happened to it? This is a weird grid. You'll never see anything like it ever again. Oh, the Williams! The Williams spun it out! How dare... That's a tight racing line, Jesus. Did you see that? That formation was good. Rewind a bit? Look at that formation! Look at all those cars! That's really good. That's really good. That's not me, though. This one's me. But that's a really good... Like, look at all those. That's so fun to watch. So nice to see all the cars closer together. Oh, did they not enable DRS? Some of them did. Oh, no, they did. Okay. That one just now did it. Did they flip it on and off during those? You don't need to do that. Hey, Zeke. Welcome back. That's a weird one. Anyway. I want to do something really cool. I'm going to save that replay because I think that was actually a really fun race. I want to go into practice on Le Mans, but instead of that car, I'm choosing this one. And I just want to see how it goes. When I was talking about what a real F1 car sounds like, by the way, this is what I was referring to. I'm not car shaming, just throwing it out there. This is what a real F1 car sounds like. Also, yes, I am doing the no cursing thing right now. Why is this one quieter? Alright, let's... tires real quick. Softs. It's just such a good sounding vehicle. Box this lap, box this lap. I don't need to box it. I just came out of the pits. Hello, Owen. How are you doing? All right, this only has 7 gears. Downside to the previous car that we just drove. Does this one brake as good? Oh, it brakes better. Oh, it brakes better. Yeah, debatable. Oh, I love the sound of this thing. It's so beautiful. Seven gears is weird. That's all I'll say. But like, if we could have F1 cars sound like this again, oh, I'd be in love. I don't remember. Does this car have DRS? No. The only perk to having that button hotkeyed something is that I can check. It does not have DRS. I don't think it needs it, though. It would be so cool to add this car to the roster for Le Mans. All right, let's see. Smooth. I was about to follow the GT3 line there. Oh, okay, that was a little late. I love this car. I actually think there are a few things that I prefer about the modern Formula 1 car over this car. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if it can actually do this flat out. Hold on. This downforce is not as good as a modern one. Oh, it is fantastic! Yes! Okay, it's about the same. Like, I do need to be a little slower, but it's damn good. I guess probably because this one's not as wide, right? That felt good. That felt really good. What time? 4:23? We came out of the pits. It doesn't count. That was a flying lap. Can you imagine how much of a beast this thing would be with an 8 gear? It's a true F1 car. Just because of the sound, that's all. It's not the 1.6 liter V6 that we have in the modern F1 car. I love this thing. I just don't like how it has 7 gears. That's my only complaint. Oh, a little bit off the road. I don't think I will get a time near what I was getting in the modern F1 car. The modern F1 car has a few benefits. It's faster to accelerate. It has DRS. It has the better downforce. It has more power. immediately because of the electric motor. It would be interesting to see how close I can get with this car, though. I don't think it will be close, because even coming out of the pits with the modern F1 car, I had a decent time. I didn't with this car, but we'll see. Hey! I don't think I swore during those 10 minutes. I do love this car, though. I think it brakes better? I don't know, I'm having kind of an iffy time with that. I don't know if it does or not, but I feel like it does. Probably because I'm not reaching the same top speed. I'm only 10 kilometers an hour less, but I don't know. I also need to remember not to follow the GT3 line here and follow the, not even the LMP line, just follow the F1 line that I'm working on right now. Sorry, I'm so used to driving an LMP or a GT3 around here. Never go in first gear. It's just it's a really different racing style, racing an F1 car versus a GT3 car. I still don't know. I really need someone to come drive the simulator who doesn't have that much experience. And the reason I say that is because I can't tell if I'm just making this look easy or if it is actually easy to drive one of these cars. No assists, no nothing, just full bore around a track, having the time of my life. I need to know if it's as easy as it feels right now. Or if I'm just getting so diversified in my cars that this just feels easy. No going first here. Ever. I'm gonna spend the rest of this lap in amazement, I think. How? How? How did I just get... Is that 3 seconds faster? Sorry, I'm still amazed. I wasn't expecting it to be faster based off of the exit lap that we had. It's gonna take me a minute. So I need to get back in the 2022 car. Because I have a feeling that that's not right. I mean, it might be around Le Mans. I don't know. This car does the same thing that the 2022 car does. It just wants to shoot. Okay. Let's not do that. What changed? I was a little more confident about this spot, I guess. Also, I'm just gonna say it right now, I don't think a sub 3 is possible. Like, I don't think sub 3 minute is possible on this track. I genuinely have no reaction for that. I just don't... I don't know what to think. Oh, I have traction control on. Why? There's no way. I need to test this now because we've turned off traction control completely. Am I crazy? I feel like I might be crazy. We're testing a really weird hypothesis right now. This is a flying lap. I'm sorry that these laps take so long, but it's Le Mans. There's not much I can do about it. I haven't converted to the Nürburgring, I'm sure. I'll leave that. That was roughly 50 meters, I think. That was actually really good. This thing definitely has more stopping power than a 2022. That's something like a tongue twister. 122. Hey, we're gonna win this non-race. If it didn't take forever, I would say let's do another one. But I really just want to see if I'm crazy or if I'm actually faster in this car than I am in a 2022 car. And yes, we will be bringing the 2022 out again. And then I think that'll be the end of the stream. And then I'll be back on Thursday. Jeez, sorry. If I can get a time similar to what I had, I'll know it wasn't a fluke. But if I can't, then I'll know it was a fluke. I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what to do with that information. I also think I just broke them all. Or, I think I just broke this out of Corsa. There we go. No, that's the 2024 car. We want the 2022 car. Same track. Start. I don't know what just happened. Okay, here's why I'm confused, chat. We just did the race, right? And we got a, what was it, 3 minutes, 22 seconds? 3 minutes and 16 seconds, I don't think should be possible. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't set this up properly. Tires, socks. Electronics, hot lap fine, battery fine. Cool. This car has DRS. Do with that information what you will. I'm gonna need a shower after this. This has been intense. I raced the Nürburgring earlier today. That was exhausting and very sweat-inducing. Nürburgring is a hard track to do and maintain focus for 6 laps. And then I did the race here, and now I'm confused about times. I think next time I race around Le Mans with an F1 car, I'll take the 2004 and let other drivers take the other cars, because I don't know, I'm baffled. For reference, chat, the fastest I've ever done this track in an LMP car was the car you should be doing, or one of the cars you should be doing this track in. F1 definitely not one of the cars you should be doing this track in. I had a, what was it, 342, I think, on the scoreboard. The max, or the fastest I've ever gotten was like a 339 in an LMP car around this track. So a 316 is crazy, and a 339 in an LMP is, if I remember correctly, well, to put it bluntly, snail's pace. It's slow, it's so slow. But to get a 316 in an F1 car, like, honestly, I kind of thought the two were at least moderately comparable. I'm now learning, boy, was I wrong. That being said, this is possibly the slower car. I feel like I'm driving this track just as hard in this car as I was with the 2004 Ferrari, but maybe not. Yeah. Okay. I think what it is. I think what it is that the 2004 car is more nimble than this car, because this car is longer and it's also substantially wider in comparison. It's also substantially longer, so it's more of a limo than in comparison to what we used to have in 2004 for F1 cars. So I think that's what the difference is here. I think that's kind of impressive, actually. The fact that a 2004 car could theoretically beat a 2022 car around Le Mans. You're making fun. Yeah, no, that's interesting. That's really interesting. That knocked off 2.8 seconds from when I practiced this earlier, so that's actually really good. That's genuinely, that's really good. I have nothing to add. Thank you everyone for watching. For everyone who was here and enjoyed the stream, came by. Thank you for Daniel for donating some stuff. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off for streaming, but I will be doing YouTube stuff. So if you want to go check that out, go check that out. Of course, I'm on YouTube. But yeah, so I'll be back. I'll be back Thursday. I don't know for what. It might be more racing, to be honest. I really like this. This is a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. Also, Le Mans, I think, is the only track where I can read chat and race because of all the straights. It is one of my favorite tracks for that purpose, is that I can, read chat, I can do the pit stop setups, all of that stuff. It's also just a really fun track to kind of, compare cars with. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you for coming by. I wish you a great night. See you all later. Goodbye.